have some makeup that I need to pack in a travel case. If you're interested, then come join me. So I have this travel makeup train case from Amazon that I want to try and pack my makeup in and see if it's capable of holding everything that I feel I need when I travel with my makeup. As I mentioned, this one is from Amazon. You can get it for $25.99. They do offer it in a few different prints. So if this kind of leopard animal print doesn't interest you, don't worry. They have other colors and other patterns. They also have other sizes as well. This one is what they consider a small. Small for me, I think this is going to be plenty, but if you are a makeup artist or someone who travels with even more makeup, then they do have a larger size if that is what you're looking for. So let's open this and I will go over some of the features with you. All right, so once you open it, you can see what I mean? This is their small and you have so much space. These dividers here, which they are foam, so I think over time I can see these wearing out a little bit, but they are sturdy. They do feel secure and they kind of fit in these little grooves here. That's what makes them where they don't just move around, flop around. They fit in these little grooves that you see here, but they are adjustable. You can remove those. And the sides here, the sides of this are sturdy. So if you need to pack this one in, say, a bag that you're gonna check when you are flying, I think this one will give you that sturdiness and durability that you need to make sure that your products aren't damaged. Now, I can't promise you that, but that's gonna be how I feel because I think, again, it's pretty sturdy. The bottom, again, is sturdy as well. It doesn't sound quite the same. Now, the top, as you can see, this is where brushes and some palettes go. It does not have that same sturdiness as the bottom portion. Speaking of the top, you do have this flap here where you can put your brushes. Now, one thing that may turn you off a little bit to this is that this whole section here is not open. They do have it tagged down a little bit. So depending on the size of your brush handle, they may or may not fit in here. That could determine the number of brushes that you're able to pack. But again, at least you do have an area for that with a flap that's gonna keep some of that product from getting on the bottom portion. Now, one thing I wanna mention to you right here is I'm showing you these little stitches here seem to be coming loose already. This is the first time I've ever actually open this other than to just look at it, so just keep that in mind. Those stitches don't look very secure, but that could be that if they come loose, then it will open up this entire section for you. So maybe we'll look at it as in a positive light rather than a negative, being that the stitches are already coming out. As you can see here on this side, there is a zipper. This is going to be your palette, maybe a larger palette section. It is quite flat. I don't really think you're gonna be able to put like bottles of products in here. I think it's gonna need to be something that's flat. One of the palettes that I'm interested in seeing if it will fit in this top portion is this Profusion Wonderlust palette. As you can see, this palette is rather large. It's not necessarily one that I would travel with very often, but I am curious to see if it will fit in there. So let's go ahead and give that a try. Let's just see if it will fit. So it looks like it will. Now, it's not going to zip, but it does fit. If you have a palette anywhere near this size, it will fit in there. It's just not going to zip. For me, I'm usually traveling by vehicle, not necessarily by plane. So for me, that would be okay. If you're traveling by plane and you're checking your luggage, that might be a little different for you. You might want to put palettes that you can actually put in there and it will zip. So let's go ahead and see exactly what we can pack in this bag. So this is the makeup and the brushes that I'm trying to fit in to this one makeup case. This is going to be makeup that is a little bit lighter on the skin, and some products are even waterproof because I'm planning on taking this to the beach. So let's see how much of this we can actually get into this box. I think I'm going to start out with the brushes actually to kind of get those out of the way. did get all the brushes in there. It's kind of a tight space. As I mentioned to you before, these do have little brush compartments, so it's not one big open flap. It also kind of takes up a little bit of this space here in this zipper compartment. You can feel that those brushes are going to kind of take up a little bit of that space as well. But I think I'm going to put my mirror, I don't want to blind you, but I think I'm going to put my mirror in this compartment since it is quite flat. Now let's get to the bottom of this bag. Again, each little divider here can be taken out or adjusted. So let's see how much we can get in there. I already can tell with this flower palette, I'm going to need more space. So I think I'm going to take this divider out for the moment and put my highlighters along with my eyeshadow palettes all right here. That actually worked out quite nice. I was able to actually put a few of the palettes standing up rather than flat. I'm going to put these other little Wet n Wild palettes in there as well. I think on the back here I'm going to take out 2 of these smaller dividers. That way I can put these powder products back here. This L'Oreal one's actually quite big, so I'm going to put it there. That just takes up a lot of room. My mascara, concealer, and primer I'm going to put in this little side pocket. They seem to be the perfect size for that. My setting sprays I'm going to put in this long back compartment where I have the powders. This Catrice is going to be a little tricky because when I ordered this from Amazon it did not come with a cap, so the sprayer is fully exposed. Not the best for travel. This little eyeliner gel, I have a little bit of a compartment back here, but I don't know if I want to do that or take it out for foundation. Just give you an overall view. Our brushes, we have our mirror back here, and our makeup products here. I had to put my foundations on top of some of the eyeshadow palettes I have here. I'm really not concerned about it because of the sturdiness of the bottom of this bag. I think they'll still be fine. And I'm not traveling by plane or anything, so I don't think anything's going to get too disturbed. But this little gel liner, I could pop it back here with other small eye products, or if I wanted to get rid of this completely, I could put it here with the primer. But I think for right now, everything is packed. The brushes are taking up a lot of space. As you can see, when it comes to closing this, it looks like those brushes are going to be the bulkiest part. But it seems that it will zip up. It's just going to be a little bit of a tight fit. Mission accomplished though. We did get a full face of everything that we wanted in this bag. It is ready to go. Again, this bottom portion is quite sturdy. I don't think anything's going to move around. I don't feel like anything is going to tumble over. Everything seems to be pretty secure. That's everything that I was able to pack in this makeup bag. Was it more than you thought? Was it less than you thought? Let me know down below what you think. But now that you've seen the compartments, you've seen how much makeup can actually be stored in this makeup case, then check out this other video where I'll show you exactly which makeup I am packing for my sister's wedding. That way I can be able to take it from home to the venue. If that doesn't interest you, don't worry. I have another video here for you that you can check out to see what else this channel has to offer. I hope that you will subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be able to join me in my next video as well as all future videos.